So I decided to get my lunch from Mr. Sub today. And I ended up getting my lunch from, when I was told it was Mr. Sub. It was someone else that went to pick it up for me, but she asked me if I wanted anything from Mr. Sub, so I told her sure. So my go-to at Mr. Sub is a 12-inch or a foot-long Louisiana chicken with double the meat and as well as white cheese and salt and pepper and jalapeno peppers. So my coworker was kind enough to go down to Mr. Sub to pick this up for me. Now this is the Mr. Sub location. You can see on the receipt here, Mr. Sub number 1111 at 2350 Dundas Street in London, Ontario, Canada, N5V1R5. So that's 2350 Dundas Street in London, Ontario, just west of Crumlin Side Road in the East End of London. Anyways, I would recommend not going to this particular Mr. Sub. So my coworker, she got back. I texted her what I wanted, and I know my coworker she placed the order properly. I know she didn't screw up the order. She's a very, very reliable person and very good at, getting stuff right. And first of all, the lady at the store said to her, when she said Louisiana chicken, she said, huh? What's that? And the lady was just acting all dumb that we don't have Louisiana chicken. So I had to get another type of chicken sandwich. I think it was honey mustard chicken or something like that. And I'll admit it tasted good. But I asked for double meat. And this particular place was stingy on the meat. And I paid for it using debit. And even though I am giving them the privilege of my business to purchase my lunch from them, they still charge me 25 cents for using my debit card there. Why the fuck should I have to pay to use my debit card at your fucking business? Either set up a bank account that gives you unlimited transactions, or go to another bank if you can't get a bank account with unlimited transactions. That's fucking bullshit, and I think it actually should be against the law for businesses to charge you for using your debit card. So anyways, this sub sandwich, this honey mustard sub or whatever it was, it tasted okay, but she didn't even warm it up, which is something I'd asked my coworker to ask them to do, and she asked her to do it, and I don't know what happened, but she didn't warm. So this woman at the store didn't warm up my sub, didn't have Louisiana chicken, even though every other Mr. Sub location that I've been to has Louisiana chicken. And on top of that, she charged me 25 cents. And apparently I'm not the only one that has a problem with this particular store. So do not go to this particular Mr. Sub store at 2350 Dundas Street, London, Ontario, because they suck. And in case you don't believe me that they suck, I'm going to read some of the reviews that I've seen on here. There's one review. It's a 1-star review. Let me read this to you. 1 second here. Horrible location. The manager is incredibly rude to the employees and customers. Can never get an order right. Put enough sauce on it that it drips and gets soggy. Vegetables are not fresh, and the manager can't understand orders to save her life. Never coming back, and do not recommend this location at all. Very, very poor service. The older East Indian lady who served me was so rude and not friendly at all. Not sure if that's the manager, but that's no way to conduct business, and you could barely hear her. I was excited to have a new lunch spot close to work, but I won't be coming back. I will drive the extra few minutes to somewhere else and still have my food sooner than this place. Very slow. I'm lactose intolerant and don't eat cheese. She didn't even ask me what kind I'd like or if I'd like any at all. She just put it on. She didn't ask if I wanted lettuce. She just put that on too. And as she asked if I wanted tomatoes, she started putting them on the sub. I said no tomatoes. She continued, so I had to say no tomatoes a few times before she got it and then took them off. Then just gestured and pointed to the rest of the stuff. Didn't ask any sauce, any more veggies, just humphed and pointed. Didn't ask if I wanted it grilled, which I forgot was an option that I usually go for. She just wrapped it up and rang me out. The vegetables were way too thick, too. All around, a bad experience. It was my first, and it will be my last time at this location. And I'm going to make sure to like these negative comments about her, about this place. I will be the first to admit that I was excited to have a restaurant finally open this far east and close to home. Sadly, I wish they had better customer service. The open sign is always on, even when they are closed. They have difficulty with working the cash register. They do not understand their own coupons. They do not honor their own coupon deals. They answer the phone with hello rather than Mr. Sub as the greeting when you call to see if they are open. Management 101, here you go. Not the best sub place around. Never seen a place so slow at making subs. And guess what? I'm also going to give them a negative 1-star review as well too, because they suck. If these assholes want more business, then they need to pull up their socks. They won't be getting my business ever again. And I'm assuming that those people that have given them the 1-star reviews probably won't be going back there either. And if their service continues to suck like that, they'll continue to get more 1-star reviews, and I hope they fucking go out of business, quite frankly. And by the way, this is just my opinion. This is based on the experience I had with them. So don't come giving me no fucking shit that I'm defaming anyone's character or business. Either get your shit together or fuck off.